What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCF's offense will take the field first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Offense facing 4th down.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. From the gun, running back on the move.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down at the 41-yard line to pick up a 5 and enough for a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get them on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They want to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Offense gets set for second down. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he's got some space. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, they're after it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That brings them to within 1.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Hunt is in the air. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Works the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 7 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Now Another connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on second and short. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
The Knights will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Buckeyes are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. Time to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 24 over Air Force. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. He leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Snags it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Ohio State.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Ohio State, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down.
The play action fake. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And first down for the offense.
On the move. Running into the open space. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds a man on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Knights want to move quickly.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. The idea on that one was to pop a big play on third down, but they got a 0.
And you got to give credit to the defense. When the defense is able to play, pass, and think rush the passer, and react like that to the screen. Because you don't play screen, you react to screen. Good reaction. Great job getting to the running back, getting the tackle for a loss.
Keeps it on the bootleg. They're working that left side.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on fourth down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Got it on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Read option right, trying to convert the third down. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ballgame.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.